And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, what we've all been waiting for.
CWR Heavyweight Championship.
The CWR main event for Lethal Dosage, an I Quit match with that guy, Adam the Main Event McCarley, as your special guest referee. It's going to be Ryan the Cool Guy Chambers facing off against Chris Iron. And I wonder how this is going to turn out. We just saw earlier in the show the Cool Guy coming out. Thought he was going to attack Jason Zero, but he chamber music freaking Big D's head right off.
And it's still shocking. It's still not quite set with everybody here at CWR Lethal Dosage. Everybody's still shocked at the actions of Ryan the Cool Guy Chambers.
I just don't understand. I just wonder if this has been the plan all along. I mean, Jason Zero has helped out in numerous matches for Ryan the Cool Guy, but then you also have to remember after the CWR title match, when he at the title tournament, he beat down the Cool Guy and Big D after the match. Most Fall members did.
And let's not forget, this will be Chris Iron's last opportunity at the CWR title. Chris Iron receiving a huge ovation from the crowd here, looking to become only the second CWR champion in history by making this man, Ryan Chambers, quit.
The Cool Guy is undefeated in CWR, and he's been the champion ever since the first episode of CWR TV, when we had the crowning of the very first CWR champion. And little remix to his music there. And there you see him, the Cool Guy Ryan Chambers, getting on the bad side of the crowd.
And the crowd is letting him hear it. Obviously, the super kick to Big D has put the fans over the edge with Ryan Chambers.
Just look at the way he is carrying himself right now. It's not the same Cool Guy that we saw when he first entered the company. He just seems more aggressive. He's just carrying himself a lot differently. He's still yelling "Skull," but this time the fans aren't with him on that. Calling him a sellout right now. Mr. Canton getting in the face. Can't get in the face of the Cool Guy. He's obviously not happy about what happened.
And now a whole new dimension has been added to this match with the actions of Chambers earlier.
So he got a little switcheroo right now. The Iron, he used to not get over with the fans, and I think the fans are starting to understand where he's coming from now and getting on his side a little bit, especially now after the Cool Guy showed his true colors and knocked Big D's block off. But Chambers starts off with a headlock takedown to Chris Iron.
And you see McCarley, the referee in this match.
Oh, and the Cool Guy, after getting tossed off those ropes, jumps over, leapfrogged by Chris Iron. Oh, and a very nice hip toss. The Cool Guy going right back at him, but an arm drag, dropping the Cool Guy down, and now he has that arm bar locked in.
And you see the referee here. Really, the only purpose the referee, Adam McCarley, serves in this match is to hear one of these two men say "I quit" and call for the bell.
He has that microphone so everyone can be sure when or if they say "I quit." I guess it would be win, because that's how you win the match. But right now, the Cool Guy is in control of Chris Iron. Chris Iron needs to get something going here. Oh, and there's that kick to the chest.
And this match sure did not disappoint if you think back at all the matches these two men have had over the CWR title thus far in the brief history.
Oh, and there's that momentum drop kick in the corner.
I mean, if you think about it, you look back the brief history of CWR, these two men constantly involved with the CWR title picture. It's been one match after another, and basically, like you said, because of Jason Zero.
And Chambers looking to get some weapons involved in that. It looks like Iron's not quite ready for that yet. He's going to bring him from the outside to the inside with a suplex on the Cool Guy. Knee to the back there, and then locks in that rear naked chokehold. Cool guy right in the middle of the ring, nowhere near the ropes. Oh, but he has eye break to Chris Iron. And the Cool guy in control here. Very nice DDT to Chris Iron.
And now Chambers he's got that trash can lid, it appears, in his hand.
Oh, and right to the top of the head. Chris Iron now slamming his face in the corner there. It could be, oh, and a very nice drop kick with the trash can.
You know, obviously, it's going to take a lot to make either of these two men quit in this match. I mean, obviously, the CWR title's on the line. A title Chambers does not want to lose, and a title that Chris Iron has been chasing ever since the first day of CWR.
Well, I think if you're in the CWR and you're not after the title, you need to go somewhere else, because that shows that you are the best in the company. And right now, I have to say that Chambers is the best in the company. He is holding the title, and I mean, I know he's had a couple victories that have been a little sketchy, but that first match, it was all Chambers versus Iron, clean finish.
And now, Chambers has the chain. We saw that earlier.
Oh! A huge punch.
We saw that chain earlier in the McCarley Corona Joe match. Very devastating in that match, and it's sure to do the same in this match.
McCarley asking Iron if he quits, but he says no.
And obviously way too early for Iron to even consider quitting.
Chambers waiting for Iron to get back in the ring, but slams him down. Now what's he going for here? Oh, and goes for that suicide dive. But Chris Iron.
A well-scouted move there by Iron.
Oh, and Iron springboard body splash. And Chambers not ready to quit quite yet either.
And you heard that splash basically driving all the wind out of Chambers' body.
Oh, and that probably doesn't help with breathing either. That trash can lid to the back of the Cool guy.
Oh man! And drop kicking the trash can lid right into the face of Chambers.
Cool guy just sounds exhausted already. He's gotten a little more of a feel against the weapons. He got that trash can to the side of the head or to the face, and now he's getting that trash can to the stomach or the ribs.
Yeah, Iron really letting the champion have it right now.
You go back to the ladder match. Iron very adept with weapons. He was using that ladder very well in the ladder match, more so than Chambers was. I mean, don't get me wrong, Chambers used it, but not nearly as efficiently as Chris Iron did, and that was a very nice maneuver, sending Chambers face first into the trash can in the corner.
I don't know who's taking more abuse right now, the champion or the trash can.
It's pretty close. The trash can is definitely deformed right now, and I wonder how Chambers' face is doing after getting smacked into it so many times. And why don't we go?
Oh man!
Why don't we go ahead and do one more?
That was an incredible maneuver there. An Irish whip into a drop toe hold, and Chambers' face right into that trash can head first.
Chambers is on the outside, favoring his head.
Well, obviously anybody be favoring their head after a shot like that.
You have to wonder if he hit one of those sharp edges on the side there after trash can gets bent so much. It's sort of like a pop can. Those corners get real sharp, or even razor sharp.
Now Iron going back to the trash can here.
Cool guy still feeling his head. Oh, and a trash can shot to the back.
I think Chambers might be bleeding a little bit after that trash can shot.
Wouldn't surprise me the slightest to see Iron going over the top, look like something big, slaps the Cool guy across the face.
Very little respect shown with that maneuver right there, and Chris Iron has been in control for the majority of this match right now. The champion seems way off.
It's just surprising to me. I mean, you have the Cool guy who's had this more aggressive style, but right now it just seems that Chris Iron's more comfortable using weapons.
Well, Chris Iron is going to throw caution to the wind here and do everything he can in this match.
Oh, but that was smart by the cool guy. Looked like Iron was going to go with the body splash into the corner to sandwich in between that trash can and those turnbuckles, but the cool guy playing it smart and his foot on it. My God. That was a very vicious shot with the trash can. That might have taken Iron out right there. I think that might be the end there. That hit him right in the back of the head and right in the back of the neck. But Chris Iron still not ready to give up.
I still believe it's going to take a lot more than anyone can imagine to make either of these two men quit.
Very nice European uppercut. One of the signature moves of the cool guy, now sending Chris Iron to the outside. You just have to wonder, like, what are these guys going to do to put each other away? Both of these guys are very resilient. I'm bringing up the ladder match again, but those guys took a lot of punishment in that match.
They took a lot of punishment, and I believe they're willing to take even more punishment here tonight.
That's what it seems. There's more weapons available to him, and he's putting that trash can on the head, and right now he's just slamming that trash can on the back of Chris Iron as he's inside it.
I can't imagine how that feels.
Still Chris Iron not ready to give up.
I mean, the I Quit match throughout the history of wrestling, one of the most dangerous, violent matches in all of wrestling, and we're seeing it here for the very first time ever in CWR.
And I think it's probably one of the most violent matches because you don't have to just knock them out long enough to for the ref to count 3, but you actually have to make the guy quit. There's so many more opportunities just to, you can knock them loopy for 3 seconds and get the win, or get a surprise victory, but actually make somebody say they quit, that's a lot harder feat.
You have to be willing to go farther than you ever thought you'd be able to go in an I Quit match. You have to do whatever it takes to win. And sometimes you have to put your own body on the line.
And I think you're right there earlier with Chambers being cut open. I've seen some blood or something red at least on both of these guys. I don't know who it's from.
And now, I don't know what Chambers is doing here.
Putting him inside that trash can once again. Now he's going to the outside. What could he be going for here? Oh, he's going up to the top.
Oh, this might just do it here. This could be the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen.
Going for that.
Close your eyes. This is not for the weak.
Oh my God! You just see that trash can just bend over Chris Iron. He's just sandwiched inside there as the whole body weight of Chambers lands on Iron, but Iron is motionless, but he's still not ready to say I quit. And that's what I'm talking about here. You have to think, if Chambers could have just pinned him, I don't think Iron would have been able to kick out.
Oh, and I don't think so either.
Oh, and call me leg drop with that trash can lid right on the face. Once again, Iron not moving, but still quit. That is vicious there.
And now Chambers going to that other dimension.
Chris Iron, do you quit? Never!
Oh, Chris Iron saying he will never quit, and you know, I'm gonna believe him there.
The more and more this match goes, the more and more I believe Chris Iron will not quit. Oh no, thud to the outside there.
Chambers measuring up for something. Oh, and a very nice elbow drop to Chris Iron. And what does Chambers have to do to put Chris Iron away?
And at the same time, he's got to be thinking that too. He's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to retain my title?
Oh, and Chambers bringing in that ladder right now. Oh, and slams right to the back of Chris Iron. Trying to set it on the back of Chris Iron.
I don't know what Chambers is going for here.
Oh, stomps it right on the back and then, slams it down. Right on Chris Iron's back. Iron trying to get to his feet, and he's measuring for something as the cool guy.
Now Chambers here looks like he's setting him up for that chamber music. Chris Iron, I don't think, is aware of it just yet.
Oh, Oh, very nice chamber music. Chris Iron is down. He could say I quit right now.
Not the chamber music! You kidding?
Oh, and that's a little disrespectful there, and I don't think the cool guy...
I don't think that's going to sit well with the champ with that comment. I think a simple no would have done it.
Oh, and very nice, very smart maneuver by Chris Iron.
A low blow there, completely legal, just like anything else in this match is legal.
But the cool guy has put away many people with the chamber music, and he put away Big D earlier in the show with it. I mean, it wasn't in his own match, but he did it nonetheless, and it was a nice one.
And Chambers is backing down. Chambers is asking, he doesn't want any more of Iron.
I'm sure those wet floor signs don't feel good crashing over your body and over your head. So I can understand why he's backing away. He looked like he's almost begging for mercy there. Oh, and face first into that steel pole. Oh, and sandwich between that steel pole and the wet floor sign. The cool guy could be done right now. And he is just exhausted. He doesn't sound like he's all...
He could barely get that word out.
But it was still a no nonetheless.
Put him through the table!
And the cool guy is definitely busted open now.
Yeah, Chris Iron throwing the dead, lifeless body of Chambers back into the ring.
Now there's a steel chair involved with that wet floor sign once again. You have to wonder what's going through the mind of Chris Iron right now. What's he going to do to put the cool guy away?
Now, wait a minute here. He's got Iron's head draped over the chair.
He's giving him a chance to quit before he does it. There was a no there.
Oh my goodness! And I bet Chambers is wishing he would have quit after that.
The cool guy barely can get those words out. You have to... I mean, he's busted open. He's had his... There's still a no there. He's barely getting them out, but...
Iron showing some frustration, but...
You can tell the cool guy is not all there right now. He has blood on his head. He's gotten his head sandwiched on that steel chair multiple times. There's a no there. He's just not... He's barely getting that word out.
I think it's only a matter of time before this match is all said and done and Chris Iron's the new CWR champion. Ryan Chambers is hardly able to get the simple word no out.
I just have to think he has some sort of head injury right now. He just doesn't seem like he's 100% there, and he's got his head slammed into steel many times, and Chris Iron setting up that chair or that table, excuse me, on the outside.
And I know it's an I Quit match, and I know it wouldn't be the popular decision, but
that.
And before that, but as I was trying to say, I know it won't be the popular decision, but the referee has the option. The referee, it's up to him. If he thinks one of these wrestlers can't go, should call the match.
I don't know if McCarley's going to do that, though, because that's never a popular decision with the wrestler. And we know that McCarley is one of the wrestlers. I mean, he started out as a fan, but you got to think he still has that wrestling mindset. He's not going to want to let this match go for anything less than I quit. But he does have that option.
And it's unfortunate that I think you're right, and I think it will go that far.
And the cool guy right now, he seems to have gotten his bearings back in that uniquely JG right on that trash can.
Chris Iron, do you quit? No!
Still a no from Chris Iron, even after that uniquely JG.
And that was a heck of a move there, but I believe that steel chair shot that cracked Iron in the back of the head really left him in some trouble here.
Well, you saw even after Chambers hit Iron with that chair, Chambers fell over, and he's just now seems to be getting his, and the lights are just now turning back on in the cool guy. He's going up top there, and Iron is rested on that trash can, but in the knee. the knee, the back,
And
the leg.
you can hear the reactions of everybody here at the CWR Arena, almost like they cannot believe what they're seeing.
That was not a very good landing for the cool guy.
Oh, not at all. And Iron's lucky Iron is lucky he was able to get out of the way.
That is that right knee of the cool guy. It's usually braced up, and that's something wrestlers always work on, especially in Jason's ear. We've seen him do that numerous occasions now with Chris Iron.
And now it appears he saw what happened. He is targeting that leg. The injured leg of Chambers is what Iron is going after now.
Look right here. He can break the leg of Chambers right now. He's grabbing the mic from McCarley.
You got one chance. Quit.
Chambers refusing to quit though.
Oh my God!
And what that does is that closes the chair, and it causes the leg to bend sideways, and obviously you know that your leg is not supposed to bend that way, and Chambers is trying desperately to get that chair off his leg.
Chambers' leg could be broken right now. Fortunately, he was able to get the chair off him, but you gotta believe the damage has already been done.
And Iron just taking that microphone and just slamming it into the head of the cool guy, and then grinding there. I think he was grinding up against that cut
Trying to open him up a little more than what he already is.
Now putting that injured leg up on the rope, and
that leg is not 100% after what's been done. That leg may be worthless to Chambers for the remainder of this match.
Iron's not done working on it, dragging him over to that corner, and slams the leg against that steel pole there. I mean, it's sort of like some of the cages we hear about. There's no give to that. Kick right to the face of the cool guy.
And this is that zone I was talking about that these wrestlers have to go to if they want to win this match. I believe Iron has made it to that zone, and it's only a matter of time now.
The cool guy not moving very much, if at all, on that apron. And now Chris Iron going for that chain, wrapping it around the throat, and dragging him to the center of the ring.
And that is not good there for Chambers. That neck wrapped around, cutting off all the oxygen to the brain.
He's still saying no. He's pushing the microphone away, not giving himself a chance to say I quit if he happened to change his mind. Chris Iron getting the chain off the neck. Now looks like he's wrapping it around his hand. Oh! To the top of the head. And Chambers is on spaghetti.
He's flat out.
He's just falling to the outside. The ref should get out there and ask Chambers if he wants to quit, but Chambers, I guess he's getting back up. Chris Iron bringing him back up. Oh, and a stun gun. Chambers falling back into that wall, the aluminum wall there. Oh, and a drop kick through the second rope, the middle rope there.
A very nice move there by Iron now.
Kicks to the side of Chambers. Chambers getting back up on that apron. Oh, and Chambers doing the smart thing, getting his leg up as Iron comes running at him.
I'm surprised he had the whereabouts enough to get that leg up and put in a decent counter there.
Well, he's not the champion for no reason. What could he be going for here? He's getting behind Iron. He's locking in that full Nelson. Oh! It's that uniquely JG, sort of like that. He just spins him around and slams his face into that aluminum wall.
Yeah, head and body first went Iron into that wall. That could not feel good.
That was a stiff punch by Iron, but Chambers fires back with one of his own. And now, Chambers gonna put Iron through the table here. Oh, but Iron countering. Chambers not done trying yet. Oh, Iron knee to the stomach there, but Chambers still firing back.
Obviously, Chambers wants to put Iron through the table.
Oh, but Iron finally gets out of it. Oh, and face first
Almost.
into that table. Oh, and one more time, and Chambers is on that table. And look at those punches. Just right to the
Iron just laying in to Chambers there.
Oh, and
Oh! And that might have done it right there. Chambers is not moving after that. And where is Iron going? Then
Iron is going up top.
he's going to the top rope. This is not going to end well for either man.
That is 6 feet in the air, ladies and gentlemen. What's he doing? He is climbing on that door. That adds at least another foot or two. So this is about a 7 or 8 foot.
I don't know what Iron is doing up there. Iron
Crouching for Sko. Oh, and
Oh my goodness!
if I was Chambers, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say
I cannot believe what I just saw.
Oh, and he busted out a no. The head did not feel good on the ribs of Chambers. He struggled to.
That is probably one of the craziest things I've seen in CWR. Chris Iron deciding the top rope was not high enough. He climbed up the walls of the CWR arena and launched himself off right on top of Chambers, right through that table.
And like I said, that is about a 7 or 8 foot drop. And Chris Iron, he's not ready to quit after that either. That'd be sort of embarrassing. He does the move and makes himself quit.
I gotta believe Iron thought that would be the move that put Ryan Chambers down, and quite frankly, I'm amazed that Ryan Chambers said no, said he would not quit after being put through that table like that.
I'm right there with you. Chris Iron back to his feet, and Chambers, he's moving, but not very much. I have to think one more big move from Chris Iron, and this could be the end. We could have a new CWR champion, and it's not looking good for the cool guy right now.
Man, some of the things we've seen here tonight at Lethal Dosage just amaze me. I mean, we said it was going to be the most violent show of the year, but none of us could have expected this.
And the cool guy getting launched back in that corner. Very nice punches by Chris Iron. Both men are just exhausted right now. Going for that Irish whip to the corner. Cool guy counters. Oh, he's going for that uniquely JG. Oh, but Iron spins out, going for the code breaker. Chambers drops him though. Oh,
and after Iron used the Sko Splash, Chambers fights back using the Iron Cutter.
And that might just do it right there. No, Chris Iron's still not ready to give up.
And much like Chambers not quitting after being hit with his signature move, Iron not going to quit after that either.
Oh, and Chambers going for that chain right now. Oh, he's putting it around the neck of Chris Iron. Oh, and wrapping it a couple more.
Oh, he's got the chain just wrapped completely around the neck.
He has it wrapped around there 2 or 3 times.
Chris Iron, do you quit?
Might just quit right now. No, he's still saying no. Cool guy not letting up, and he feels this could be the end of it. What's he going?
Man, he's got that chain just wrapped around the neck here.
I think he just wrapped it around there another 2 times. And what's he?
Oh my goodness!
Bro, he's trying to hang Chris Iron. Chris Iron holding on for dear life right now. He's hanging on for dear life.
Then Chambers has got that chain wrapped around the neck. Oh my goodness!
Now he's just lifting up. The cool guy is hanging.
You've got to be kidding me! Chambers is taking this way too far here. I understand it's an I Quit match, but come on!
He is.
Do your job. Chris Iron, do you quit?
He's just hanging. He's
He's
still saying.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing here.
Look at that right there. He's just torquing that neck, and there's no way that Iron can breathe. That is wrapped around there 2 or 3 times.
Chris Iron, do you quit?
Iron isn't saying anything right now.
Okay, he's out. That's it.
And McCarley is calling for the end of it. Just look at the body, the lifeless body.
I mean, there. all the oxygen was just cut off. I mean, Chambers flat out hung Chris Iron over the ropes with that chain. I mean, McCarley was forced to call the match there.
There was nothing else he could have done. There was no response from Chris Iron. He was lifeless. We saw even after Chambers, he just tossed him.
Chambers was just, I mean, he was threatening the life of Chris Iron with that maneuver right there.
Now,
Adam McCarley did the right thing.
McCarley getting made to raise it. Oh, and then, come on, cool guy. And there's the uniquely JG dropping.
And here comes Mr. Canton.
Mr. Canton not allowing any more of this to happen. Checking on Adam McCarley. Already had a hellacious match against Corona. What's going on? He is not going to do that.
After a hellacious match like this.
Chamber music to Mr. Canton.
I mean, Chambers, yes, he retained the title. I mean, but Chris Iron never said I quit. Chris Iron passed out. Chris Iron still lifeless on the outside because of what Ryan Chambers did to him.
And you know, Chris Iron, bottom of the CWR ladder.
And I don't even think he's aware that this match is over yet. I mean, he is out of it. We need help out here real bad.
Well, I hope we can get some answers in the next episode of CWR TV. Please tune in. We are going to try and figure out what has gone wrong with the cool guy.